Until 5 years ago, we had very little innovation in transportation. In fact, for 50 years, almost no systems level innovation. Now there's so many innovations and therefore so many choices. Choices have to be the number one strategy going forward.
And you've also talked today about putting a greater focus on pooling.
Yes, we need to increase the utilization of our vehicles. More people in our cars, more people in our buses, and getting people outside of the vehicles, more use of scooters and bikes. And though when we have that set of choices, then people will become less dependent on their single occupant vehicle travel.
You would also like to see more electrification and a more sophisticated approach, I guess, to pricing points as well in terms of our different choices when it comes to transport.
Yeah, electrification is going to happen. The industry has developed the technology, the costs of batteries are coming down, it's inevitable. But the question is how fast, because literally the earth is burning up. And so we need to reduce greenhouse gases and local pollution as much as possible. Electrification is the best single strategy to achieve that.
You also talked about the fact that the research is there, the ideas are there, but convincing the public is not always as easy as we think.
We've created a car-centric transportation system. It worked well for us in the past, but we've gone too far. So what we need now is to bring more choice into the transportation system so people don't have to depend on their car for everything. And frankly, they need a little help making that choice. And the more we use policy to support the shift to pooling, to micro-transit, to micro-mobility, to scooters, to carpooling, then the faster and easier it will be.
And we heard as well that you've recently gone carless. You no longer have a car. What have you learned from that experience, and what challenges may you have experienced that have helped inform your research?
So I'm a researcher, but I'm also a regulator in California. I oversee, on the Air Resources Board, we regulate vehicles and travel and fuels. So I decided I needed to walk the talk. So first I got an electric car and then a hydrogen car. Now I'm going carless. And what I'm learning is that it has many advantages. I like being chauffeured. That's one of the big attractions. And I'm getting healthier with walking and biking. But it does require some inconveniences, and I'm learning to deal with it. But I also came to appreciate cars have a lot of inconveniences also. So the challenge is moving from the inconveniences of cars to the inconveniences of a carless type transportation system.